Hi, my name's Hayley Quinn, and I am the only person out there to be teaching a love philosophy for women, by women. So if you've been having a terrible time so far and dating advice is really jarring with you, you never seem to actually find the kind of guy that you like, or you constantly get lost on the first date, or you still really miss your ex, man, you are in the right place. Or should I say woman? Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you about how do you get your ex back. Now, to begin with, I hope you would know that I'm going to really seriously be questioning why you want that dude back anyhow. And the reason I'm saying that is, I think if you've been having a bad relationship breakdown, I know it's difficult. I know there's that initial tearing apart where you miss his company, but really, can we be real with yourself right now? Was he treating you appropriately? Were you actually happy when you were in that relationship? I want you to seriously question your motivations, because I think sometimes we end up doing things that don't best serve us, but sometimes it satisfies a bit of an emotional need. And I know you could be sitting there and you could really miss being on the phone to him or miss having somebody to text, and that will make you want to re-engage. And it can feel like the best way to get that feeling again is just to reach out to him. But sometimes actually what that does is it disrupts your process of healing, and also it doesn't really set the expectation in place. Because the problem is with sitting there and thinking, oh, how do I get him back? Look at where your emotional energy and investment is going. You're putting all of your time and your energy, which is yours, into plotting and scheming about some guy when there's so many more that you could have that connection with. And I know you might be thinking, oh, but I had this amazing connection with him and we were so well matched on so many levels, I can't believe it's over. And I get that. Now, the thing is, if you were really so awesomely well matched, then the chances are he knows this information too. Does it really show enough value and respect to yourself then for you to go and run around after him? I don't think so. I think if he hasn't fully recognize the level of connection that you had and what an awesome opportunity it was for you to be together, then the only way that this is ever going to work is that he actually comes to that recognition, he respects you enough to actually re-engage with you, and you know what, you find a middle ground that you meet on. Anything else, there's no way that if you adapt you might think, well, maybe if I lost 3 kilograms, he'd want me again. Or maybe if I became this amazing dancer, he'd want me again. Or maybe if I just, forgave him for that thing, or maybe if I kind of dropped my values and my standards, it would be easier for us to be together. But really, that isn't going to help anyone. He's only going to want to be with a woman that he really respects. And fundamentally, you should only want to be at peace with yourself and actually respect yourself. So in order to do this, what you actually need to do, in my humble opinion, is stand your ground on your values. If your values are your values and they make up your identity, I want you to stick with them. I want you to actually reflect back on him, and instead of spending lots of time in this worry and regret, think honestly about the changes that would need to happen for both of you to come back together. This is not about you going, oh, I just missed the most awesome guy in the world. You could equally say he's just missed out on the most awesome woman in the world. And there's no way that he's going to come to that recognition if you're running around after him. So just don't do it. Instead, I want you to actually get comfortable with being by yourself. Rebuild your friendship bridges, take on some hobbies, don't contact him, get more comfortable and get more secure. Because as the days go by, I promise you, you are going to get stronger and you're going to adjust to your new reality. And when you're in that clear headspace, this is the right time to think about whether you even want to re-engage with him again. And if you do, this bridge has to be built from 2 sides. I don't want you to go through the process of plotting about how to re-engage with him and get him back into your life, because if you do, he's never going to come back through in a way that's stable and substantial. He needs to be sitting over there on the other side of the fence, and he needs to be thinking, actually, I think I missed out on something here, and actually, I have a willingness to re-engage, and actually, I want to have this conversation with her, and actually, I want to make a middle ground, and I want to compromise, and maybe actually, I wasn't ready the first time around, but I kind of am now, and I would like to have that dialogue with her. If you don't have that baseline of investment from him, you have nothing. Without that investment, without that respect, there is no relationship. So stand in your own value, take time out for yourself, and then give it a passage of time to see if he has that willingness to build the bridge too. And if he does not, then you really haven't lost anything. And I know that's like tough love advice and possibly not what you wanted to hear, but it is the thing that is going to help you out. And you know, it really upsets me personally that women are often told advice that, you know, short term, sure, he might text you back. Long term, will it make you happy? Probably not. So if you want to join me in this awesome new philosophy around love, which is actually about getting your heart and your head in the right space, standing up for your values, and actually by a product of that, becoming the kind of super attractive, consolidated person that just magnetizes people into your life anyway, I need you to head over to hayleyquinn.com/real love. That's REALLOVE. In there's 5 free videos that you can watch, which is all about getting the inside out mindset and techniques together for this new philosophy of love, which is not about how do I scheme and plot and get the guy. It's all about actually how do I honor myself, how do I respect myself, how do I make great decisions, and as a byproduct of that, become super happy and attract the right guys in the future. So remember, hayleyquinn.com/real love, and I'll see you on the other side.